Hey there, my name is John Siskovich and we are on the YouTube channel Farm Marketing Solutions. I've been a farmer for about 8 years now in Western Connecticut, and I also answer your farming questions here on YouTube. And Steven wrote in, and today's video is about how to sell the $24 chicken. And I have some bad news for some of you trying to start out. Some of the people dreaming about pasture poultry. It may not work in your area, and let's discuss why in this video. So Steven wrote in, and these type of messages inspire me to be better about my content and also make me a little sad because it's not all gonna work for anybody. I don't make viral videos. I'm not gonna sell you some sauce that says everything is gonna be easy, feed your chickens this and they'll lay chickens all year and blah blah blah. Lots of pie in the sky homesteader viral video nonsense. I would rather create useful videos for a smaller segment of people than I would viral videos that are just not gonna land and have any change in the world. I'm striving to be the change that I wish to see, and through that I have accepted that I won't go internet viral, and that is fine. But I occasionally, with that sentiment, have to lay out some bad news. Now Steven is working a 60+ hour job a week, and he would like to unplug from that. The dream, the viral video, I see this on the YouTubes, where it's like, man quits his job and starts a successful business. That happens, but not all the time, and every opportunity, not every set of circumstances is gonna line up perfectly. Now, Steven's in an area where he's learning how to raise chickens, but the people in his town just simply will not pay for $6 a pound, $24 a chicken. Now my prices reflect the input costs in my area. My feed is very expensive, my infrastructure is very expensive, my land is very expensive, my personal cost of living is very expensive. I'm in Northeast United States, I'm about an hour and a half out of New York City. Everything costs more here. My friend Troy came here and he was like, man, ice cream costs 2 times as much as it does in my area, and he's 4 hours away from me. But yeah, it's very expensive. So my food, the product, my chicken that I'm selling to other people is priced to suit my demographic in my area. Now, small farms, when they're getting started, when you're trying to sell the $6 chicken, $6 a pound chicken to $24 chicken, are under the same scrutiny and laws that any small business has. You have to have the right product for the right market in the right place with good marketing and consistency. And if you don't have all those things, like if you have only 2 or 3 legs on a chair, you might tip over. And that is the case here, where you're raising poultry out on pasture, you're doing a good job, you have a quality product, your inputs are on point, but you're having difficulty reaching the price point that you need to make in order to make it sustainable for you. And now this brings actually up into some contemporaneous discussion online, where Joel Salatin and Polyface Farms have started to ship. Now, the advice that I would have for Steven is that if you can't find a market in your local town that's willing to buy this, but you're stuck on your property, find a way to sell that product somewhere else to a market that is willing to pay for that. And that can be very difficult. Doing market research, finding out who's paying what for chicken in what area, it takes some legwork. And I've done this before, so that's why I feel comfortable recommending it, is driving around to different stores. I actually did this with my friend Angie in Texas. Driving around to different stores in different towns, in different areas, and seeing what chicken costs, how it's being presented, how it's being cut up, what are the expiration dates on it, to see how long it lasts. Are they selling any frozen? Are they selling it all fresh? And the more area, the more the space in the cooler for fresh chicken that a cooler space takes up, that means they're doing a lot of traffic. They're turning over a lot of higher amount of volume. That means there's potential in the market for people paying for more chicken because there's more people in that area. If you have a small town with a couple hundred people and the average price of chicken is $5 for the whole bird, not $6 per pound, then it may be very difficult. It will be very difficult to sell chicken in your area. What you've got to do then is either give up on your dream of being a pasture poultry farmer, or find another market, or adjust something in your business model that is going to make it compatible with your situation. This is a game of dials and levers and fine tuning it. And I got a friend, MJ, who is a audio technician, and this is a weird tangent, but I swear it comes all around again. And when you're composing a piece of music, or you're composing a video, a piece of sound, you have to play with the dials. You put a little background music here, and you put a little more audio here. You bring up the drums, and you turn down the vocals right there. And you have to find the right mix that works so that you have some kind of harmony, some harmonious piece of music at the end of it. And the same thing goes for your business. You may find that you have to do more marketing, or you have to distribute it and find a sales avenue. If you have a city that's 4 hours away, but there's not a lot of pasture poultry producers in your state, finding a way to market in that city that you can ship them product, either USPS, UPS, FedEx, whatever, ship them on dry ice chicken, then that may be the way that you have to sell your bird. You have to think outside the box when you're not hitting the price point that you want. I can appreciate that you're working 60+ hours a week and you want to make this work, but you feel like there's just a lot going on. 60 hours is a lot of work. That's 6 10-hour days on a very simple breakdown of stuff, and that leaves little time and energy to raise birds, kill birds, process birds, package birds, sell birds, ship birds, do all this research, find all this information out, and that's why I always suggest to start small. I fully support Polyface going to the shipping method, because that's the way they're adjusting to a market. And it was one of their philosophies not to ship, and that they would only sell local, and that they wouldn't ship. But with Amazon and these large online retailers, convenience is something that is becoming cultural within the United States especially. And if you're not willing to adjust your business to the culture, you're going to be left behind. You're going to be left in the dust. So being agile, being mobile, being able to switch up your business model a little bit in order to better serve your customer is how you move forward, how you grow your business, and how you get over the $24, $6 a pound chicken obstacle that you're facing with right now. I know that's tough. I know it's a lot of work. I only can say this stuff because I do that legwork too. I struggle with it too. My market goes up and down as I try to balance holistically all the things that I need to do on farm and keep my farm customers happy. Whew. We are going to Karen Miller tomorrow. Karen Miller asked about chicken feed, and I'm doing some fun experiments this fall. So I'm going to talk tomorrow about the what I have coming down the pipeline. We're going to answer Karen's question, and yeah, we're just going to keep rolling on the chicken train. Thank you for writing in your questions. Go to farmmarketingsolutions.com, and on the bottom of the page there is an Ask Me Anything form where you can send it in, and I just updated all our emailing system, so it's all very streamlined for me right now, and you're never going to know any of that stuff because it's all behind the scenes. All that to say, enjoy your day. I'm working for you guys. I hope you guys are working to better your life, your farms, and your community. And until next time, I will see you out in the field.